Have a good day, dear students. My name is Mayuri Karya. I hope you all are well at your home. Today we will see the part 3 of chapter 2, Standard 8, Social Science, Geography and Ncert book. The book name is Resources and Development. In this we will see the third part of chapter 2, Land, Soil, Water, Natural Vegetation and Wildlife Resources. In this we will start with the natural vegetation. We have seen the land use, how we can conserve the land and how we can conserve the soil. In second part we have seen uses of water, how we can conserve it. Okay, in third part we will see natural vegetation and wildlife. So let's start our third part without wasting time. Some school children were visiting an exhibition on handicraft. The article in the exhibition were collected from different parts of the country. Mona picked up a bag and exclaimed, "This is a beautiful handbag." "Yes, it is made from jute," the teacher said. "Do you see those baskets, lampshades and chairs? Those are made of cane and bamboos. In the eastern and northern eastern humid region of India, bamboo grows in plenty." Jessie was excited to see a silk scarf. "See this beautiful scarf," the teacher explained. "That silk is obtained from silkworm that are bred on mulberry trees." The children understood that plants provide us with many different products that we use in our day-to-day life. So let's see how silkworms make the silk. Okay, here in this you can see how silkworm is making a silk. Silkworm produces the silk, and when it completes the process, then we are extracting silk from that. In this you can see how silkworm is making the silk and cover itself in that means whatever the silk it has been produced, or we can say that silk thread. Okay, after making this kind of the whole bunch of thread, we are extracting the silk from that, and by process we are getting the silk threads, and then by weaving we are making silk clothes. Okay, natural vegetation and wildlife exist only in the narrow zone of contact between the lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere that we call biosphere. In the biosphere, living beings are interrelated and independent on each other for survival. This life-supporting system is known as the ecosystem. Vegetation and wildlife are valuable resources. Plants provide us with timber, give shelter to animals, produce oxygen that we breathe, protect soil. Here you can see means the hydrosphere, atmosphere and lithosphere, which makes the third lane of the biosphere. And this one is a ecosystem, means whatever the living things, means animals, plants, birds, humans, all are including in the ecosystem. So essential for growing crops, act as shelter belt, help in storage in underground water, gives us fruit, nuts, latex, terpene oil, gum, medical plants, also the paper that is essential for your studies. These are innumerable uses of plants, and you can add some more. Okay, so we have seen the means important of plants, means natural vegetation. Okay, and most of the means important use is that it gives us food. Okay, wildlife includes animals, birds, insects, as well as the aquatic life form. They provide us milk, meat, hides, and wool. Insects like bees provide us honey, help in pollination of flowers, and have an important role to play and decomposer in ecosystem. Decomposer means somehow it is a fertilizer. Okay, the birds feed on insects and act as decomposer as well. Decomposer means we can grow plants more. Okay, vulture, due to its ability to feed on dead livestock, is a scavenger and considered a vital cleanser of the environment. So animals, big or small, all are integral to maintain balance in the ecosystem. Here you can see the natural herb Brahma Kamal. Its use is as a medicine. Likewise, means we are having a means vitality in the birds, means variety of birds and animals are also there. Now, distribution of natural vegetation. The growth of vegetation depends primarily on temperature and moisture. The major vegetation type of the world are grouped as a forest, grasslands, shrubs, and tundra. In areas of heavy rainfall, huge trees may thrive. The forests are thus associated with the areas having abundant water supply. As the amount of moisture decreases, the size of the trees and their density reduce. Short-stemmed trees and grasses grows in the region of moderate rainfall, forming the grasslands of the world. Thorny bushes and shrubs grow in dry areas of low rainfall. In such areas, plants have deep roots and leaves with thorny and waxy surface. Reduces loss of moisture through transpiration. Tundra vegetation of cold polar region comprise of mosses and lichens. Okay, so means because of the different atmosphere, means it affects on the means vegetation, or means plants and trees also means we are getting a different kind of food, different kind of trees, and even a different kind of wildlife there. Today there are many more people in the world than there were 2 centuries back. To feed the growing numbers, large areas of forest have been cleared to grow crops. Forest cover all over the world is vanishing rapidly. There is an urgent need to conserve this valuable resource. Okay, so this one is too much important resource. If we will lose this, so means our ecosystem is in a danger. Okay, so we have to conserve this natural resource. Conservation of natural vegetation and wildlife. Forests are our wealth. Plants give shelter to the animals, and together they maintain the ecosystem. Change of climate and human interference can cause the loss of natural habitats for the plant and animals. Many species have become vulnerable or endangered, means it is on a means completion, and some are on the verge of extinction, means some have been means vanished from the earth, and some are on the extinct, means on the edge. Deforestation, soil erosion, constructional activities, forest fire, tsunami, and landslides are some of the human and natural factors which accelerate and process of extinction of these resources. One of the major concern is the poaching, which result in a sharp decline in a number of particular species. The animals are poached for collection and illegal trade of hides, skins, nails, teeth, horns, as well as feathers. Some of these animals are tiger, lion, elephant, deer, black buck, crocodile, rhinoceros, snow. Okay, so means some of the animals are being used in a means we can say agriculture activities, but some of means has been used in like this way, like we can see means for their skin. People are hunting that animal for their skin, horns, etc. Snow leopard, ostrich, and peacock, these can be conserved by increasing awareness. National parks, wildlife sanctuaries, biosphere reserve are made to protect our national vegetation and wildlife. Conservation of creeks, lakes, and wetland is necessary to save the previous resources from depletion. There is a balance in the environment if the relative number of species is not disturbed. Human activity in several parts of the world has disturbed the natural vegetation. Okay, in newspaper means on and off you people have been here that means some of the means activities of human that disturbs the ecosystem. Here in a newspaper means cheats you can see. Here are the types of forest. Is this one is a evergreen forest. Okay, here you can see evergreen forest. This one is deciduous forest. Okay, so means these forests are based on the means amount of rainfall. Next, here you can see the picture of national parks. National parks means bioreserves. Everything has been means created to means conserve the animal life. Wildlife sanctuaries for different animals. Bioreserves means bioreserves are that places means which are in its natural form, means human has been not modified, and means animals and birds can live in that natural means surrounding. CITES means Convention on the International Trade and Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora. Okay, so means some sites are means has been preserved for animals and birds that are endangered, means the government has been reserved that places and give that surrounding or environment to that animal that they can live and increase in that environment. Okay, it is list species that are the most endangered among CITES listed animal and plants. Means in this the people have been listed that animal that are on the extinct or on the edge of extinct. Example of including gorillas, sea turtles, most ladies sleeper, orchids, and giant pandas. So the whole and sole idea of the means chapter is we have to conserve our natural resources like land, water, natural vegetation, air. Okay, and for that whatever the steps we can take, that we have to do, like we have to grow more and more trees, means we have to make our environment in its natural form, everything. Here we are completing our lecture. Thank you so much.